Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to talk about the good in Bitconnect. Okay? So, man, so some parts of me, I'm like, yo, I'm sad that, I lost a size portion of my portfolio, and on the other side, I'm just glad it just the exposure it brought to how people really are. You know, number one, I don't care how people really are. That's not my job. My job is not to judge. Okay, my job is to take everything for face value and like it or leave it. Okay, now this is like a real boss talk. Okay, and a lot of you who are so-called bosses, don't understand what it means to be called a boss. Okay, so like I said in my last podcast that everyone that signed up under me, I paid them $3.83 per token, as Bitconnect said to do. Okay, and this is what gets me, that people like me aren't put into an authoritative position. Because the same people that you follow, the same people that you like, the same people that you subscribe to, they pretty much left you on your own. So what's that say about the game? Okay, there's no reason why I should not have been sitting on a couple $1,000,000 to be in a position to where, that I'm in a position to where it's like, hey, it's that time, start pulling out your Bitcoin, and like I said, you're not my subscriber, you're not my follower, you don't hit that notification bell, good luck. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, everyone who followed me, thank you. And I cashed everyone out at $3.63 per token. So a lot of y'all walked away with y'all investments. Well, all of you. That's under Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group. And you get to keep your BCC tokens at the same time. Okay? So, this whole boss talk thing, what does it mean to be a boss? As a boss, you got to have a flow. I see some people, they're tiptoeing around the topic of being a boss, but you don't really understand the hard parts of what it means to be a boss. Okay, I'll explain. First off, welcome to this podcast from Evan Reck and Marsh. And what I'm saying is that this is one of the best podcasts that you'll ever hear. Saying about leadership, about responsibility, about how to hustle, about how to grind. It's raining, but still, as a boss, you're going to be running into like different, whether it be employees, associates, you're going to be rolling around with some of these guys. Okay, so you got to realize how valuable your time is. Okay, now a boss has a responsibility to whatever organization that he or she developed to even, perpetrate versus artificial intelligence, focus on the bigger picture as a whole. Yeah, as a boss, as a CEO, as an owner, founder, if something happens to you, that's a problem within the legitimacy of a company. Seasoned investors that have been investing in companies for years, again, you'll see this on Shark Tank, you'll see this on different types of entrepreneurial shows, but they never discuss and describe why this is an important concept to grasp. As a CEO, founder, blah, 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 you're responsible for X and X and X and X and X and X and X company. You see what I'm saying? So anything happened to you. If you're, hanging out with an employee and you get struck by lightning, as a boss, you were supposed to be so smart that you wouldn't even arrange for that to happen to you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people fail, and this is what makes the the capitalistic system so crazy, is that you're going to be involved in situations. You're going to be involved with people that might not like how you move. You're going to be involved with people that want to control you. You're going to be involved with people that's going to try to manipulate you just so they can have an itch story to go gossip about. But at the end of the day, you should feel safe saying no. I do not want to partake in this, and good luck. Your path is your path. Your company's path is your company's path. So, really, there's nothing even really to discuss. It'll be lonely. Yeah. You're going to be wanting people to confide in. You're right. But all those ideas and all those concepts that you want to confide into someone, that can make a rope for yourself to hang yourself, especially in a capitalistic system, because you got to realize in business, this is a business of any company, is that this is a system of self-preservation. This is a system of confidence. This is the system of appearing confident. This is a system of, love and let live. So you will encounter some people that, some of them are so cool that they'll just sit there and listen and soak up everything and be the first enemy that you assign to yourself. So like I was saying, be careful with the alcohol. I don't get why some of my associates get so drunk they keep losing their cell phones. What is it with you and cell phone losing? Why do you want to lose your cell phone? To you secret movers who think that you can bounce between entities and worlds and hang out with the good side and the bad side. You know what I'm saying? Those people, those are the ones who get dealt with first. Okay? You are your own friend. And there is no flow that out there that can interrupt you from bad things actually happening. Wallet getting stolen, equipment coming up stolen, money coming up stolen, time coming up stolen. It's many things that, that a lot of people aren't aware of that can happen while you're in your flow. So this is why your flow must be protected at all times. You take flow over everything. You take flow over everything, and you build a safety net for your future. And why am I telling you this? Because just like in business, as they sometimes will happen, things will go from sugar to shinola. Shinola is shoe shine, by the way. And you know what I really wanted to say. So, stay within your flow. And I'm sorry if some of you get your feelings hurt, or some of you employees get your feelings hurt, or something is, no, I got to go. And if you want to stay, you stay. Because it don't matter. It does not matter if it's not your fault. It does not matter. Business still suffers. Okay? So, to you people who think that, to your advisors, who you think are your advisors, you're all-knowing. Some of them elders in your business. Some of you are younger businessmen, like all of us. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't got messed over business deals with guys that said they've been doing this business 30 years. And they knew exactly what they were doing to go ruin a deal with very huge companies. I'm talking about not companies, entities that is made up of a bunch of smaller civil conglomerates type. Hey, you got to be aware of everything. You got to be fully aware of, these naysayers. That'd be cool to hear, but sometimes, most of the time, the naysayers don't even know what they're talking about. Now, if it has something to do with law and evidence and, like, I invested $100,000 in this company 4 months ago and it went under. Don't put $100,000 over there. I can understand the validity of a comment like that, but most people ain't even on that level. They just want to take. And when you stop, you know what I'm saying? They'll try to take it by force or manipulation. Or, I'm just saying, like in business, there are some people set out that their main intention is to take, steal, and destroy. They might not know it. They might be thinking that they are just getting a meal, but at the end of the day, they will sacrifice you to get what they want. They will give you up just to take care of themselves and their family. Okay? So be very careful of this. And furthermore, you gotta hustle. And what does hustle mean? What I mean by hustle is you gotta protect your flow. Okay? You got to make sure your flow is maintained and take care of at all times. Okay? And like I'll say this again. Never love this world, anything in it, more than your flow. Because once you become in love with the worldly, you are susceptible to the dangers that exist. And some of you won't make it out of that situation alive. Okay? Because bad things can happen. What bad things? I don't know. You know, hey, I was sitting at the house. Hey, man, let's go over here to this such and such and such and such. Man, I really don't want to go, but I'll go anyway. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, whatever. Make up something. You didn't want to be there in the first place. It just was brought to you. But like I said, at the same time, you want to be liked. You want to be loved. You want friends. You want, to enjoy your life. You're bored. You don't want to sit around and drink all day. You don't want to sit around and smoke cigarettes all day. You don't want none of this to happen to you. So you want stuff to do. Find peace in yourself. Find peace in your mind. Find peace in your grind. So you have to go sit at a computer and go through LinkedIn and accept some friendships. So you got to go to Facebook, say hello. So you got to go to a business meeting and get a phone number. So you got to call them. Hey, how are you doing? This is what I'm trying to do. What are you doing? Okay, cool. I'll call you back. Let me call. They didn't pick up. Let me call again. They don't pick up. Let me call again. They don't pick up. Let me text them. Yo, this is my job. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm hustling. This is what I'm thinking. Tell me something. What's your website? What's your business? What are you doing? I'm bored. Talk to me about something. Okay, well, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm thinking. Blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Nice. That's all I needed to know. Well, I have this idea. What do you think about this one? You think we can put something together and make some money with this, doing it this way? Because I know this, you know that. Let's mix it up and let's get something new going. So that's how I know that this here is one of the realest podcasts on the web, if not the realest on YouTube. And I'm not Ty Lopez. I'm not Grant Cardone. I'm not flashing money on the TV screen or on a YouTube screen saying, subscribe to me. I'll offer you one of these. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are good. And provided I have enough money, I would be able to do something like that. But right now, I'm gonna suffer with my low numbers just to be real. And after the ass whoopings are unleashed on some of you who don't dig deep enough into why you should hustle or even understand my page, once this podcast will always be here waiting on you. So whether it's a year from now this takes off, whether it's 10 months it takes off, whether it takes off next week, whether you go into my description box and buy the book down there from Amazon, Wolves don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. It'll always be there waiting on you. So, yeah, today I was like, hey, man, one of my associates, I don't know why, I love to drink. I don't know what it is with you guys that love to drink that you like to lose your cell phones. I can understand if your cell phone was stolen, in which you were probably in a float that was outside of your own. But why do you get drunk and the first thing you lose is your cell phone? This I don't get. Your cell phone is supposed to be protected. Just your numbers. It's, saying your livelihood. If you're going out to the beach, if you're going to a party, just don't take it. And if you're going to get a phone number, take the phone and put the number in and call your phone and be like, all right, the first number is this person. The second number is this person. Fuck it. Text all of them. Say, hey, what's up? It's me. Remember me? I remember you. You don't have to say your name. You don't have to say their names if you don't remember. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the bearer of bad news, and I don't like to bring negativity to any situation. But like I say, find me. Write me. Buy my book. You see what I'm saying? Go on Facebook and look up Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group and see how many cities we are spread upon the United States in which cities that I've visited on tour. There's probably about a good 30 to 40 states that my company exists in an underground network. Not a secret society, but an underground network of people you really don't want to play with. Not play with on a brute force, not play with on I'm a badass. But they will sit there, listen, and grind you silly. And hit you where you don't even know what hit you. I don't even know who all in Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group. So, you know what I'm saying? So, how can I tell you who's exactly in there? Because I don't know. And I'm the CEO founder. I'm the owner. And yeah, our Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group was Mastermind Alliance before anybody was over here talking about Mastermind Group this. Join my mastermind. Join all this. Nah, player. Straight from Napoleon Hill to you right now, minus everything else. There's a couple real estate companies, I'll tell you the truth, because I Googled it. And I did research on Mastermind Alliance. Mastermind Alliance was upper class white people that ain't cool enough to even be in the same room, but they smarter and richer though. You see what I'm saying? And it was only probably about two, maybe one or two companies that I saw on Facebook that even had that name, Mastermind Alliance. And I'm not saying that anything about that. I really could care less. But I'm just saying, like, your flow is your flow, and you don't get out of that. You got a schedule, you stick with it. You know what I'm saying? You got a girlfriend, you got a family, you got bills, you got project developments, you got to come up with ideas to have projects created and completed. You're going to have people fall off you're going to have people fall out over business related things to a project. You got to keep on rolling. Hey, we filming. All right, cool. Action. Film. Cut. All right, film. Action. Cut. Edit bay. Cool. All right, project finished. They stopped calling. Okay, now I'm left with nothing to do. I got people I just finished working with that I feel like are my friends. They're not picking up the phone no more. They going on to their next meal. You got to pick up the pieces after that and just start developing something else and make a continuation of your own personal situation, whether it be a company, whether it be IP, intellectual property. Add it on. The ideas don't match. So what? You got to make it a whole nother different concept and move on. Those weren't your friends. They were using you for a good time. Now they're on to something else. Let them go. Do something else. Make a podcast. Talk about something. You don't know what to talk about. Introduce yourself. Hey, how you doing? My name is Evan Reckon Marsh. I'm one of the baddest niggas you gonna ever meet in your lifetime. And the next one after that too. And if you do get reincarnated, I'm gonna be the first nigga that say hello to you. Breathe. There's blood on the street. Bye. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm not upset about nothing. This is all, I'm happy. I'm just gracious that I got to, be in a position to where, I invest my own money to put together, buying the equipment to put these things together. to put these on YouTube to show to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm loving the ICOs, and I was doing ICOs while people was stacking loans on Bitconnect and taking the Bitcoin out of Bitconnect and putting them in ICOs. Now, to the ones who signed up and stopped calling the office because you thought you were good, find yourself calling me back, asking for what happens. Hey, yo, that's not how we do business over here at Mastermind Alliance Publisher Group. Everybody respected. Everybody gets, you know what I'm saying, get an opportunity. And yo, sometimes you might take your opportunity and try to come to me, the master of Mastermind Alliance Publisher Group. And hey, I look at myself as this. I'm the line I love people to cross. I'm the line that I love people to cross. I'm going to say it again. I'm the line that I love people to cross. And guess what I'm going to do to them? Nothing. No. Life go on. Situations are temporary. So don't make no, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. Life go on, but situations is temporary. And, you know, as you progress along in y'all careers, you're going to be susceptible to a lot of this. So, yo, create another project. And really, I think that a successful career, when any director, producer, boss, or whatever look after all the projects that has been completed and developed, is filled with bills, is filled with debts, is filled with agony. When they look back at, you know what I'm saying, you might look at Terminator 2 and be like, damn, that's a tight movie. But when a director or producer looks at Terminator 2, you're like, damn, man, this happened then. That, man, when you look at the movie, you just remember all the stuff that happened to make it. You know what I'm saying? And for some weird reason, when it's a wrap, you forget all about it. And then you start doing something else. And you kind of develop your sense of how people are before they become them people. You know what I'm saying? You walk into a room and say, yo, what's up? And then you turn around and fuck me over later to a bad point to where I remember it. Everybody that come to me, hey, what's up? Oh, you about to fuck me over. Go ahead. You coming in here? You coming into this pain locker? I'm a CEO founder, but at the same time, I'm a rapper. I spit dope flows. I put words in a dope order on a microphone on top of beats. I got some of my shows recorded, rare recordings. Those flows are entry points to a whole system that you know nothing about. And you can play around and be like, yo, yeah, there's secret societies and all that. Hey, good. Secret society. Woohoo! But no. No. It's something much more deeper. Much more deeper. Much more deeper. Because that's why when you get there, you realize that nothing was ever there in the first place. And then it's time to reflect and feel bad about your previous behavior. So it's okay if you don't mind being lied to. Good on you. So, for the most part, you're going to get yours. And for the most part, you might not be happy with what you get, but that's what you earned. And payback ain't always a bad thing. There are some good paybacks. Them the ones you want. Them the ones you want. Okay? So, like this, subscribe, and yo, go into that description box and go and buy that book. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, buy the book, and yo, and it'll be better for all of us. Just buy the book, it'll be there and be better for all of us. I sold 6 copies. So to Man, I sold one book in Japan. Whoever bought that book in Japan, yo, whoever the other 5 people who bought their books, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, welcome to the page. Thank you for listening to my music. Be safe, be careful, and yo, get the book. It'll be better for all of you. All right. So, and I will be opening a GoFundMe page to just do stuff and the good stuff in life. Okay. And yes, you all will be involved. And yes, I know some of you are little monsters waiting to pull fangs out and draw blood. I'm fully aware of this. So, if you really want to understand, look at all the videos on my page. You don't have to look at it. Just go into the video box and hit load more, and pop up all those pictures. You know what I'm saying, where it has about like 5 across and 5 down. Now, load more, and you get down to about 900 of them videos and look at all the pictures and just scroll up and down and fast and look at all of that stuff. Okay? It'll flash right before your eyes. That's what it look like when you die. That's what your life gonna look like. You just seeing my D-Day. Kinda don't give you time to say something, huh? So get it now. But these podcasts will still be posted, whether I'm here or not. Good luck. And I wish you prosperity, divinity, love, and understanding in your missions. As I will be the real CEO, founder, under Napoleon Hill for Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group. And anybody I mention name, don't get all disrespected. You got a shout out from somebody like me.